Okay, in a weather alert now, our recent run of snowstorms means higher avalanche risk. Check out this video Brian had posted of avalanche mitigation work down south.
Yeah, the resort got swamped with snow last week, and Ski Patrol says they got nearly 3 feet before they did all of this. And luckily for all the southern Utah powder hounds, it sounds like they've got another helping on the way, which people are pumped about. Let's do it.
Yeah, winter storm warning for that area just issued in the last hour, so we know that they're going to get a tremendous amount of snow down in southern Utah. Now we're getting a series of storms, so there's going to be some that favor northern Utah, this next wave, and then the later wave will hit southern Utah. This is what it looked like this morning. This is one of the waves that was coming off of that upper level low in the Pacific. As it moves inland, it's going to keep us very unsettled. So this morning we had snow on the commute, and get ready for that because we have several commutes that will be impacted by snowy conditions, but it's going to be hit or miss, folks. As we take a look at satellite radar, we do have moisture in northern Utah with cloud cover filling in. The time period for this snowfall really going to be in the evenings through the overnight and into the early morning hours. That's tonight and into tomorrow, and then again Tuesday into Wednesday. So we will have breaks in the action. I'll show you that on FutureCast. Live look from Ensign Peak where the cloud cover has filled in. We did see some sunshine earlier today. We're sitting at 42 degrees, so fairly mild and close to average, but the latest wind gust in Salt Lake, 40 miles per hour. Gusty conditions, you probably noticed it for the overnight, and those winds don't want to let up. The wind speed sustained at 22 miles per hour, and we are seeing gusty conditions even in places that don't have advisories. We do have a new wind advisory, though, for the West Desert here, and that extends through Millard and Juab County all the way down towards Iron County. It's in effect until 4 a.m. So we're seeing gusts of 40 miles per hour in Salt Lake, and in this area, up to 55 miles expected. So you want to secure loose objects. We know the winds will remain gusty, and then when you add snow to that, you get blowing snow potential. You've got to be careful. Okay, speaking of warnings, we've got a lot because we've just expanded in the last hour. Winter storm warning for the Wasatch Mountains and the Wasatch Back. What you're seeing in purple is a winter weather advisory that does include portions of Box Elder County, Cache Valley, and the Uintas. So accumulating snow expected in these areas, and it's in effect now, and this will hold until 5 p.m. Wednesday because we're going to get pulses of energy that produce accumulating snow. As we head a little further south, the Central Mountains and the Southern Mountains now under a winter storm warning. This holds on until early Thursday because they get hit really Tuesday into Wednesday with some heavy accumulation. So we know travel will be treacherous at times, especially on our mountain routes. So a heads up there. UDOT putting this out. We know this is for noon tomorrow. So this is the wave for the overnight. It is expected to impact travel in northern Utah on our mountain routes with periods of road snow, road slush in yellow for the rest of the state. Again, this is through now until tomorrow morning. So the morning commute is going to be sloppy in northern Utah, especially in places like Parley's, Logan Canyon, Sardine Summit. FutureCast takes us through what to expect. There's that clearing where we're quiet. Watch the clock in the corner of your screen because it's going to give you an idea of when snow hits you. Snow fills in the north. Here's a heavier band by 11 p.m. that's moving into the northern Utah. Snow showers in the south, and we continue to watch that heavy band track along the Wasatch Front by 1 a.m. What does this mean for you? It means that you're going to be dealing with a sloppy morning commute along the northern Wasatch Front area, and that extends down towards Salt Lake County. That does clear, and as it does, we get a break by tomorrow afternoon. Similar to what we've seen today, it's a lull in the action. The snow is hit or miss. But then here comes that next wave. It does fill in the north, but it really favors the south by 10 p.m. tomorrow night and into Wednesday. Central and southern Utah get that snow filling in. We still have it in the north because here we go. By 4 a.m., that swath of snow again impacting the Wednesday morning commute. So our commutes looking snowy, and you want to plan for extra time for the next 2 days. Look at southern Utah where we're going to pick up decent snow there. Wednesday at 6 a.m. It's still going. It's going to be a rough one, and then eventually the system tracks to the east. We get wraparound moisture. Wednesday evening, that's going to be in the southern portion of the state. So a lot going on. How much snowfall? It's a big question because this is coming in a series of events. Let's look at valleys first. 2 to 6 for northern and central valleys. Southern valleys could be 3 to 8. So Cedar City, St. George, a rain to 2, depending on when cold air arrives. The benches at 5 to 10. Mountain valleys, this does include Cache as well as the Wasatch Back, 6 to 14. Castle Country could get 2 to 4. The Uinta Basin in that same arena. Our mountains will get another dose of heavy snow. You notice that in our southern mountains with 12 to 24, 12 to 36 in the north. The higher end of that, the cottonwoods. Not a surprise, right? More snow on the way. 20s and 30s for tomorrow. 20s, 30s, and 40s on the eastern side of the state. 48 in St. George, below average temperatures, and the wet weather hangs on. It's going to be rain in St. George tomorrow, but heading into Wednesday, colder air is there, and that's mixed precipitation. Wasatch Front shows snow potential tomorrow into Wednesday. We get a break on Thursday, but the wind chill values, oh, they're going to feel cold. Another brush-by system as we head into Friday, and keeping our eye on the latter half of the weekend and into next week. This active pattern doesn't want to quit. Emily, Courtney, over to you.